Hey everyone, and welcome to Citizens of the Stars, our weekly look at some of the amazing content created by you, the Star Citizen community. Jared's not here right now because he's still in Frankfurt, because CitizenCon is not tomorrow and was totally 3 days ago. But most importantly, he's not here to say, no, Tyler, you can't wear a wrinkled shirt, or no, Tyler, you can't be Quantum Questions guest. Well, you know what? Too bad. I'm doing it, and in fact, let's do Quantum Questions right now. Mike Jones, you're going down. Hey, Ben. I'm doing Quantum Questions today.
What?
Let's get started.
Right. Well, hey everybody, welcome to Quantum Questions, the part of our show where we ask a real CIG developer real quantum questions. Today I'm joined by Mr. Tyler Nolin. Tyler, what do you do for Cloud Imperium?
I'm a community manager here at Cloud Imperium Games.
And a damn fine one if I do say so myself. So you ready to face Quantum Questions?
Let's do this.
Now, this edition is a little bit different because we are going to be talking specifically about CitizenCon, an actual event which has already happened when we do this. We're not recording this before CitizenCon at all. We've all been to CitizenCon, enjoyed it, and are now back to answer quantum questions about it.
That's right.
All right, we both have that understanding. Mr. JJ, please put time on the clock. Question number 1, did you enjoy CitizenCon?
I enjoyed it very much, yes.
What was your very favorite thing at CitizenCon this year?
It was probably the Saber Raven.
How cool is the Saber Raven?
It has wings on it, and it's black.
Now, we all know the CitizenCon broadcast was scheduled to start at 3 p.m. local time. What time did it actually start?
It started at, I don't know. Well, let's just say that Jared's been doing a great job with starting on time. So let's just say 3:01?
Yes, you're absolutely correct. It started on time, and if it didn't, it's Jared's fault. What's your favorite aspect of the new Consolidated Outland Pioneer?
It's flat.
Is it Consolidated Outland or Consolidated Outlands?
It's actually Consolidated Outland. A lot of people just pronounce it Consolidated Outlands. I don't know why, though. I do, too.
What was the best panel at CitizenCon, and why?
It was definitely the Josh Herman one with character art.
What did you think when you saw procedural cities for the first time?
Well, we had procedural cities. I didn't even know that. I was stuck trying to find Wi-Fi to publish a social media post.
How many Saber Ravens can fit in a Pioneer?
That's a trick question. Actually, it's three Pioneers can fit into a Saber Raven.
I think that's right. Now, what city did CitizenCon take place in?
It took place in Hurston.
And who was your favorite presenter?
Wow. It had to be Chris Roberts, I think.
Yes, it does have to be Chris Roberts. That does have to be the answer to that question.
It's Chris Roberts. It's Chris Roberts, yes.
And how many times did Uncle Sam Tyler Wicken appear on the screen behind the hosts?
No more than 2 3/4 time.
Now, when that one thing happened, and I think you know the thing I'm talking about, how many of them were there?
There was probably about 42 of them.
Well, that was a fantastic run. I don't know if it was a record. In fact, I can't possibly know until, I already do know because CitizenCon has already happened, but
right.
Thank you very much.
I beat Mike Jones.
Absolutely. Let's get on with our show. Well, thank you very much for agreeing to appear on your program. We can definitely say that you got some number of questions right, so congratulations.
It's 21.
Yeah, that sounds right. Well, let's go over to Citizen Spotlight with Tyler Whitkin.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Citizen Spotlight, where we take a moment to highlight the incredible contributions made by you, the Star Citizen community. Now joining us this week is the always talented Wykstro. Wykstro, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Now, as a Twitch streamer, what can people expect to find when they visit your channel?
Well, I've been streaming Star Citizen pretty regularly for about 3 years and change. I also stream a lot of other games like Evil Within, horror-related stuff, platformers. Lately, South Park, the newest one.
Awesome. Now, I understand that you also do a lot of art on your stream. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I do a lot of pixel art, both personally and professionally. You know, I do some art streams on occasion to show people kind of like what I do, and I'll do some animations and stuff for people. I also work on emotes for other members of the community.
Now, you mentioned that you do a lot of the art professionally. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the projects you've worked on?
Well, I'm working right now on one called Pixel Noir by Sword Tech Games. It's kind of like a retro 90s style RPG. I've worked on a few other games like Resonance and the Blackwell Convergence, and those are games you can all find on Steam right now.
Well, that's really cool. Now, the world wants to know, who is Pumpkino?
Well, it's this bad boy right here. That is my comrade in arms, my companion, my constant reminder of October nights, which we have every year all through the month of October. And we do horror movies, we'll do some viewings, we also do all sorts of like horror themed games and giveaways. It's my favorite time of the year, so it's my chance to like really go all out and have some fun.
All right, and the last question, where can people find you?
You can tune in at twitch.tv/Wykstro if you dare. I dare you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Wykstro, so much for taking the time out of your schedule and coming and doing this with me. And for everybody else watching at home, let's find out what's going on this week in Star Citizen.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Subconscious. I'm Alexis, your guide to the wonderful world of subscription stuff, and I'm here to tell you what's happening this week. Have you had a chance to fly all 5 October ships? You'd better hurry because starting on Wednesday they're going back into the vault. What will you be piloting in November? Well, we've made an executive decision to give you 2 ships this time around, one big and one little. Get ready to race to the finish line in the speedy M50 and then to transport fuel well above your fuel transporting class with the MISC Starfarer. But first, check out these fiery dying star beauty shots of the Freelancer Hornet and 300i submitted by KGB Thanatos. Keep submitting your videos and images in the den and I'll keep showing off my favorites right here. But 2 new ships to fly for November are just the first step. After that comes your monthly flare delivery on November 10th. That's next week. This time you'll receive 2 more sets of schematics featuring the Polaris and the Razor. Hey, that's a big ship and a little one too. And finally, speaking of big ships, we'll be further exploring the development of the Consolidated Outland Pioneer Colony Builder in the vault. Silas heard you liked building things, so he built a ship that builds, well, you know. That's it for Subconscious this week. I hope you have a safe and terrifying Halloween tomorrow. And until next time, I'll see you all in the den.
Hello everybody, Community Content Manager Jared Huckabee here, and I am lost somewhere in Europe at the moment, but that's not going to stop me from bringing you this week's Top 5 at MVP. So let's get to it. This week's Top 5 at MVP goes to all the Bar Citizen events that were held around the world in conjunction with CitizenCon 2947. From Austria to Frankfurt, from Austin to New Jersey, to Paris, to Utah, to Atlanta, to St. Louis, New England, and beyond, there were bar citizens all over the place hosting viewing parties, gatherings in restaurants, and honestly, their own conventions between VerseCon and Paraverse. I mean, you guys never cease to amaze me. So this week's Top 5 and MVP is just an overall congratulations to everybody who not only attended one of these events, but certainly to those citizens who put in the time and the effort to coordinate and organize and host these events. So congratulations to each and every one of you. You're this week's Top 5 and MVP. Now, I just have to find my way back to the United States. Excuse me? Hello?
Well, that's all for our show. A big thanks to Wykstro and myself for appearing on today. It's been the best one yet. And remember, if you want a chance of having your content being featured on this show, you can do so by submitting it on the Community Hub. Now, I just need to figure out how to... for a password. I don't know that. Let's try this one. Nope. Nope.
Thank you for watching. So if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest in Star Citizen and Squadron 42's development, please follow us on our social media channels. See you soon.
Was CitizenCon great or really great?
It was really great.
That first thing Chris said, what was that again?
I think it was hello. No, it was hey.
Can you name one of the things that was in the demo?
There was watermelon in the demo.
What is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
It's 42.
So all those cuts from place to place on this stream, what was going on with that?
I think it was a Red 1 problem.
Where did CitizenCon take place?
It was Australia this year. Ben, tell me how was your day? Can it fit inside of an Idris?
Anything can fit inside an Idris if you try hard enough.
Okay, that was a cluster.